Hey, Waldo here. You know, when I'm out in this great world of ours, I don't eat anywhere until I check to see what Chef Piquanti says first. All I have to do is get to gourmetreviews.com to see the chef's insights on the best gourmet food values. Not only do I eat delicious, amazing meals, I usually get them at a discount due to his coupons and coupon codes. Well, if I can do it, so can you. I'm Waldo. I'll find you there.
I'm Chef Piquanti, and thank you for visiting my website. Of all the prepared meal delivery services I have experienced through the years, Traditional Meal Solutions is one of my least favorites. Nearly all of their meals were in dire need of seasoning. While that might contribute to some flavor enhancements, the excessive amount of water that appeared in most of the trays during reheating would have washed any added flavor. Not only were these meals disappointing, they did not reheat evenly in the microwave. I found the yam and white beans with sweet potatoes and vegetables to be especially unappetizing. The frozen vegetables were standard fare, which can be found in any supermarket frozen food aisle. The yam and white beans was so watery it was more like a flavorless soup than a gravy. The steak fingers with mixed green and black-eyed peas consisted of highly processed meat with the company called steak. It had more of texture of plastic than what would expect from a real piece of meat. Again, there was a significant amount of water that built up in the compartment trays for the mixed greens. The black-eyed peas looked as if they were poured from a can, including the fluid they are canned with. This was not a meal I would purchase again for $6.99. My breaded chicken patty with lima beans and vegetables was nothing more than a processed chicken patty you get from low-priced frozen TV dinner, as were the vegetables. In my opinion, certainly not worth $6.99. I did think the vegetables omelette with turkey sausage, asparagus and apples qualified for a thumbs up, but not that much. The omelette is processed, but okay. The sausage links were typical frozen fruit quality, as was the asparagus. The asparagus did not have any tips in it, just the least desirable ends. The diced apple pieces were good. The chicken and dumpling with peaches and winter vegetables I purchased were hardly eatable in my opinion. I think the picture speaks for itself. I forced myself to taste each meal component and then threw the rest out. Beef chili maraconi with carrots and green beans is a very simple and economical dish to make. However, this version fell far short from being appetizing or desirable. Again, there is very little seasoning and certainly not enough to use the chili in the name. It is paired with cheap frozen vegetables. Finally, my taste buds were rewarded for my great sacrifice with the Bbq Beef Biscuits with hash browns and mixed vegetables. Of course, the mixed vegetables are nothing special, but shredded barbecue brisket had good flavor and a decent portion size that could fit on any bun or hot roll. The diced potatoes were good too. The barbecue chicken breast with sweet potatoes and broccoli also received a thumbs up. The chicken breast was flavorful and good enough to be a good value at $6.99. I also thought the breaded pork patty with spinach and applesauce also deserved a thumbs up as a passable meal. However, the little old streak ended with the lasagna with Brussels sprouts and squash medley. The Italian sauce was once again watery and flavorless, as was the meat. I can't say I've ever had any meat that I couldn't taste before. The squash medley was a pleasant change of pace, but not enough to say I would buy this meal again for $6.99. My last meal on this taste drive was the chicken parmesan with whipped potatoes and vegetables. In my opinion, the entree was of the same quality as a $1.99 TV dinner. The mashed potatoes were innocent, no surprise there, but as you see in the picture, they reheated with the consistency of mashed potatoes. The meal is finished with more mixed vegetables and far from being worth $6.99. In summary, I did not feel Traditional Meal Solutions offers a good value at $6.99 per meal. I and can think of many other prepared meal delivery suppliers who offer senior programs with much better food. I would also venture to say one could save money by purchasing TV dinners at the supermarket and get better quality meals with more variety. My name is Chef Piquanti and thank you for visiting my website.
Oh yeah, Chef